You know, I
Well,
wanted to tell you why. Remember the cat yesterday kept going in back of the TV?
yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
had bought a bunch of really cheap from Amazon, like a bunch of catnip stuff.
Oh no.
And it was like toys, little toys. Some of them were like lollipops, very cute. But I gave him this little froggy. It's just like a maybe a little bit bigger than a 50-cent piece or something. And when he went in back of the TV the first and second time, I really looked. I looked to see if that little froggy was back there because he loved it. He was carrying it in his mouth. After
Right.
destroying another toy already. So two in one day. But like I said, it was pretty cheap. Today, he did that like 3 or 4 times last night. I had to get him because I was afraid he's a big cat. I was afraid he'd knock down the TV. Today, he on sat down and was looking under the TV. I didn't think of it because we were live. Honestly, I was just like, behave, kitten, for a little while. But I looked under there and I found all his toys, including the little green frog, all under
That's
the
why he
TV.
was looking
And
under it.
he thought it went up top some reason. That was his thought process. I don't
But
know
it fell
why.
because that's where it fell at.
Maybe it was up top and it fell down underneath. Perhaps.
Yeah,
I've never really noticed him going back there a lot, but it's cute regardless. Good
yeah,
evening, everyone, or good afternoon, is it?
that's funny.
It's still only like 4 o'clock, quarter to 4. It's still afternoon.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
do
it's
this.
afternoon here. Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. But you are going to a party, so we're going to try to do this
Yeah,
as quick as possible, unless we have people that want to play
yeah,
Hang Biden,
yeah.
which we really need to think of a new name for. Hold on, Joe, I'm almost.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop in there and at the party.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, just say hi.
Do we
Do get out,
do hang Biden while you go and have some fun? Or, oh my goodness, what did I do with this? I'm looking for, I don't know why I keep messing this up. It's not a big deal. Okay. You are ready to go, Joe. I
Yeah.
wonder what you did. So yeah, after like either we wait and we play, because everybody seems to like the game. So I got time. I did
Yeah,
everything
that
I
game
had
was
to
cool. It was
do.
fun, wasn't it? I liked it.
I just need time tonight because my stepson's coming back. He's going to New Orleans, lucky kid. He goes a lot. They travel a lot.
Going down
Good
to New
kid.
Orleans.
Yeah, it's going with a few friends. He just does. Last time he came here, not to see his grandparents, he just to see his not just to see his grandparents, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
or his father. He came to Disney with a girlfriend. It's not his girlfriend, it's a girlfriend, a very they're into like this Star Wars crap. Ugh, he knows I won't listen to that. He knows I won't hear it. If it's Star Trek, I will. If it's newer Star Trek or older Star Trek, I will. But nothing else in this house. He really tries to get me to watch things, and I did. I watched that Conclave, which turned out to be very strange, but I won't give spoilers, I suppose. Ugh, okay. I know you had a lot of news, Joe, but don't rush through it.
Okay. I hope there is a lot of stuff, though. Crazy stuff, weird stuff, right?
Because why, Joe? Because I said so.
God, weird stuff's going on. Weird
I'm
stuff.
psychic. Everybody's going through it is bizarre. And people have to embrace it, or else you're not gonna survive it if you don't embrace
Right.
it. That was my 2 cents. Get out of my eyes, hair. What's wrong with you, Clip? That's a bit better.
I'm just
Yeah.
finishing sharing real quick. That's all I'm doing. Just getting it out.
Maybe I should just braid my hair. I'm just been having real bad hair days, but I haven't put anything in it because I could care less. I really, as long as I get my stuff done
That's enough.
and I get to like do playtime, Carolyn playtime. Actually, it's pretty cool. It's an Ankh and it's an upside down triangle.
Hmm?
But I am still trying to figure out the little squeeze bottles. They're not
Go on her head.
they're not perfect, but I think I got a good hang of it now. So now I'm going to do something really pretty, whenever this shit comes off.
Right.
So let's go on with the first subject. Well, my kitten, you're on my phone though, hon.
Yeah. And
Okay,
it's in the middle of the afternoon.
it's
Okay.
on my phone. It's so funny. Yeah, you were. You're such a
Mm-hmm.
funny little guy. Give me kisses. He's giving me
So,
kisses. For whatever reason, he gives me kisses on my right eye. What does that mean? I don't know. All right, let's
well,
see. Is anybody in the chat anyhow?
well, I was waiting for a couple more people to come in, but
Well, again, Joe, it would be nice if we had a schedule, and the only way we can have a schedule is if you make one, because you're the one that works. And then I'll have to try my best to keep up with you.
okay.
You
Good,
really have to
Toyota.
create it. At least give them your Sunday and Tuesday an hour. Which hour? Like I think we do like the afternoon, but
Yeah.
like Saturday evening was a lot of fun. Last night was a lot of fun. I mean, there was only a handful of people, but there was a ton of people watching on and off. Maybe they were trying to figure out what the fuck we were doing. Hi, Biden, what's this? Anyhow,
So I'll go ahead and I'll tell you this first one. It
please.
was Musk is getting, he's had it, I guess, with all these people. So he's going to sue that Jamal Bowman guy. He's an ex representative in Congress. They got rid of him, right? Because he called him a Nazi and thief on a TV appearance. You know,
Which Democrat was it?
Jamal Bowman. He was a Democrat out of New York. It was
Oh
in
God, that's
he was in the
right.
House.
Oh, that
Yeah.
guy's a creep.
So he went on CNN, right? And he accused Musk of doing not a Nazi salute. Said he was incompetent. He's a thief. He's a Nazi, and people don't trust him. I mean, th- you can't do that.
That's ridiculous, really.
You can't do that, man.
Um, but you see, okay, I wanna just get this out. Oh, this is bothering me. People that know better, like this representative Jamal, what's his last name again?
Jamal Bowman.
Bowman.
Yeah,
They know. Do you understand? They know that that's defamation.
it is.
They know better. They're supposedly, most of them are lawyers, right?
Yeah. Well, what did you
Why the
say,
hell,
Carolyn?
Joe?
What did you say about lawyers or senators? It was your joke.
Yeah. What do you call a bad lawyer? A
Right?
senator. Yeah. It was pretty good.
So
But,
they know the law.
well, no, they're pretty much evil because they want to just do what they want to do for
Right,
themselves.
right. They know the law.
But listen, right? Why would this Jamal Bowman put himself in such a position to get sued, to get in the paper, to look like a big shot? What, Joe, why do you think I'm saying this? What do you think is going through my head? I haven't even shared yet, but I want to know what you think. Why would this Jamal come out now and say shit about Elon Musk that he knows he shouldn't be saying to a public audience.
It might not be him.
Bravado.
Bye-bye.
Magnifico. C'est si bon. Beautiful. Pachefel. No, wait.
And whatever it
Pachefel.
was, if it was him or if it wasn't, it was said in front of the world on the CNN network.
Now, they're not going to do it. Same with this judge, right? You were talking about this judge who wants.
Yeah.
Can you fucking imagine, my friends? Now, let me put it in a
Mhm.
Brooklyn way, because maybe this is when it will catch your attention. A judge, a smart, supposedly intelligent, uh, medium of a
Okay.
man, right?
Mhm.
Say, hey, President Trump, you were elected by the majority of the people, but guess what? I'm going to go against what you said. Not only that, but it's going to be MS-13 members, people who have killed and raped and molested and
Yeah.
sodomized and done all this shit. And I'm going to go against what everybody in this country wants and fight to keep them here. These illegal immigrants that are trying de Aragua.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break, people. No judge in their right mind would do this. Do you understand? It's a game, it's a ploy. It
Do
is a
you
movie.
believe it's look at here while they're doing something over here?
Oh, come on. Come on. We're all past the smoke and mirrors. How old are you already? That's what I'm asking America. How the fuck old are you that you are not seeing this movie? Have
That's
you
true.
not experienced or lived life enough to know the difference between, oh shit, this can't be real?
Right.
They're putting themselves out there in the media, telling the whole fucking world.
Yeah.
The thing with the cabal is that they were mysterious, they were secretive, there were things they allowed us to know, but it got too far, right? But they're not going to shout out to the world, hey, we're going to keep the MS-13. Did you hear Soros say, I'm paying for all those caravans to come here? That it's illogical. It doesn't work, my friends. I really hope you understand that. It doesn't make sense for someone as a judge or a lawyer to go against what they've been taught their whole lives, even if they're bad judges or lawyers. They're not, you can't be a judge and be that stupid.
Right.
Well, you can because they were put into office, but the fact is they all worked together, right? Not one is going to do the hand works together. The fingers can work separate once in a while, but usually it's the hand that does it, right?
Yes.
Okay? They don't work alone. But this is to wake you up. It's to wake the masses up. We're still heavy asleep. I've been proved, I'm being proved every day. Even Joe has to sit and think about it. When I'm thinking it should be like this for Joe, but he still has to sit because why? Because he's living his regular life most of the time. But then he gets into Carolyn's world and it becomes all very different. Am I wrong?
If
Does that make
no, you
sense?
are
I
not
know. I
wrong.
get it. I
You
get
are
it.
not wrong. Yes, that is totally
I get
true.
it.
And it's a wild world. I'm not gonna lie. It has freaked me out. It has taken me on another plane and said, wow, look at what we're doing, look at what's happening, look at all this. And it's turned out that all of it has been true, where I used to think that it can't be true, man. It can't be right. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that to
No,
our own people.
people
And
couldn't do
guess
it, but
what?
but but
We did.
but what happened?
They
But what
did. Sorry.
but don't but doesn't your next story almost pertain to the cabal, Joe? Well, it doesn't have to be your next story, but wasn't there one about a satanic group? Am I
Yes. No, you're not.
Well, why would this be happening too now?
Makes no sense, right?
They've always had, they always attacked the Jewish cemeteries and things like
Mhm.
that. They always did that, or would go and rob a church because you got people that are on drugs
Yeah.
that want more
There was a satanic attack on a Catholic church in Kansas, Wichita, Kansas.
drugs. Wichita.
That left this, yeah.
What a
They left the
conspiracy
satanic
theories.
website address scrawled on the wall. Yeah. I think it's a terrible thing,
Well,
you
what did
Trump
they
said.
do? What did they do? Did they turn the pews over or what, like rip up Bible? Like, what did they do? They just they just put up graffiti? That's not very satanic. Did they put
No,
down like some kind of
it's just weird, right? It seems like that's all they wrote. They wrote that it was just vandalized. That's
see,
it.
that could be a kid.
Oh, damaged inside the church. Camel Cat. So that's nothing.
Yeah, you see? That could be a where was it in Wichita,
And
Kansas?
Yeah, Wichita, Kansas.
It's
Oh, it
still a
says
terrible,
that
terrible thing to do,
they
but
forced their
honestly,
way inside and they destroyed statues, glass was smashed, and other extensive damage exacted upon this sacred space.
yeah. You know who's doing that? The very lowest of the lows of
Kids,
the
probably.
cabal.
Mm,
These are the Satanists that are pissed off that we won,
yeah.
but they can't do anything about it because some of them, I mean, they knew you got like the Zodiac killer, all these people, the son of Sam, they they were in satanic rings, and a lot. I don't know why it wasn't brought up that way. Well, I do know why it wasn't brought up that way, right? I'm gonna guess that you guys know why it wasn't brought up as a satanic ring, but that's exactly what they were. The son of Sam had they killed pinchers, Doberman pinchers,
Mhm.
and he had two other friends that were also Satan worshipers that I believe had committed murders, but they had died. They were brothers, and the brothers had died not long after they were looked at.
Okay.
And one, it was very strange how they died. One was in a car accident, the other one was like a month or two later, and they were brothers. But this shit happens. Or were they trying, was it like a Hillary thing? Were they trying to clean up a mess? The son of Sam was still out.
Yeah, he was. That was a bad guy.
Trying to remember the whole story. I think it was my husband's precinct, that one.
Ooh, scary.
Well, no, no,
He
no.
wasn't a cop
It
then.
wasn't in, no, no. I said precinct.
Yeah.
It wasn't in his jurisdiction. But what happened was he was in the 6-2 precinct, Brooklyn. Shout out. Um, and the son of Sam's car was getting a ticket from the from the 6-2 precinct. So he was in Brooklyn, or at least his car was. And then they figured out that it was the son of Sam's car, which I can't remember his real name at this point. But he would the point is that they were all Satan worshiper. See, Catholics are like, "Hi, I'm a Christian." Satanists are not like that, my friends. They ain't gonna tell you shit. They
Mm-mm.
want to hurt you. They want your baby. They believe in cannibalism and vampirism and all this crazy killing. Who the fuck can kill a dog? A German Shepherd? Why? Like, a German Shepherd is not like, I mean, killing any dog, but it's not like some tiny little thing.
Right.
It never implied that it was a puppy or anything. You know what? Oh, God, it kills me anyhow, but. Do you understand? These people are fucking insanely awful, disgusting, backwards, and we have to get rid of all that blood. That plasma is bad plasma, and I'm truly believing in the death penalty lately. I'm truly
Yeah.
believing that we as a body, as a good body of people, we need to get rid of the bad. I
Yeah, I
can't
mean,
say
it's like, God, why do we have to keep saving them? They did horrible things.
horrible.
And if
They're
you and
part
if
of
they ever
something.
get out
Let
of
them
where
go to
they're at,
their devil. Let them go to
yeah,
their Satan. They like it
and
so.
and if they ever get out, they're gonna do it again. Look at the one guy. Look at the one guy in, wasn't it California? He's a he killed a lot of people, and was in prison, and he was having a conjugal visit with
Oh
his
yeah.
supposed wife,
Yeah, I mentioned that
and he
yesterday.
killed her.
Yep.
Right?
He was a quadruple murderer, homicide.
Yeah, he was a mass murderer.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're a mass murderer. They mass murderer, I believe it. Never mind.
Well,
But yeah,
that means he
he
killed a
was,
lot of
and
people. That's what I meant. He
he was
killed a
like,
lot of people. And so why would he get a conjugal visit? He's gonna do it again. And if
he
you
killed
let
his
this
wife.
guy out, you
Killed
think
his
he's
own
not gonna
wife.
kill again? Yeah, his own wife. He killed his own wife in prison while he was in prison. So if you let this guy out, do you think he's not gonna do it again? That would be stupid to think that he's not. So why do we
Like
keep him?
the dumb judge. Let's give these MS-13 members another
Yeah,
chance.
what the fuck's wrong with you, Judge? This nobody
Nobody
voted for
does
these
that,
judges
Joe.
to be the president of the
Nobody
United
does that,
States.
Joe. I'm
And I
just telling you.
think that we all should get together and all should vote to impeach these judges ourselves. Because you know what?
We are the
The
people.
judges are not in charge of
We
this country either.
are,
We, the people, are.
we are the
And I
people.
think that 74 million people override that piece of shit judge. Judge Boasberg, you've been denied.
Hi,
So by
Giggity.
74 million people,
There you
we
go.
don't want these people in our
Oh, of
country.
course we don't.
They are bad people,
Bad people.
bad people,
Put them
and
down.
they need to go
Ooh.
where we sent them.
Yeah.
That's period. The end. Now,
I agree.
since Trump has a new thing out too that he says that these people that are hurting the Tesla cars, and now they're targeting Tesla owners. You know, if you own a Tesla, they're targeting you. So he's got a suggestion because you're going to jail. Okay, you're going to jail. There's no ands if buts about it. You're going to go to jail for about at least 5 to 6 years. So what Trump is actually proposing is, instead of putting them in the United States where they can, we should maybe go ahead and send them down to where it's cheaper for us to put them in prison, is down in El Salvador. So we should where
I
he's suggesting on
really, I
putting
really think, I
these
really think,
people in El Salvador
I
prison.
really think it's mostly done. The people in Gitmo, there's not no 30,000 new beds in Gitmo. It's probably 250,000 new beds. And most are taken care of. And these little guys that need to go back, I mean, they are bad too. A lot of them are bad. I still say build something around Epstein Island, an island that they can't fucking possibly ever get off of, and leave them the fuck there to rot where they did most of this shit to children, or allowed to happen, because a lot of them were sex traffickers, child traffickers, right? Let them stand on the same sand that those children did.
Mhm.
Biden Island.
Fend for
Biden has an
yourself.
island. Let's use
Yeah.
that one too. Make
Yep.
them jails, Trump. It used to be. Why did they stop doing that, Trump?
You know what? Make them go swim off the edge of the islands to hunt for their food.
Leave them there to die.
Yep.
Give
That's
them
what
a
I'm
couple of
saying.
seeds.
That's what I'm saying.
Let them try in the sand.
Don't got no problem with that.
I really don't care. After that, I don't care. But at least you have something
Okay.
done with Epstein Island that's purposeful.
Yep.
That's my
There you
whole
go.
thing. What are you gonna
Good
do?
idea.
What are you after it's all said and done and they're all done? It might take another few years, whatever it takes, get it all
Yep.
done.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I agree with that 100%.
I have a lot of little great ideas. I don't know why.
That's a pretty good one.
Thanks.
I'm down with that one.
I wanted to mention signs. Like, okay, so on Epstein Island, just for a minute, Joe, on Epstein Island, like there is that blue and white building, and it looks
Yeah.
Egyptian,
Hmm.
right? There are reasons for that. And there are palm trees and stuff, and I believe there are reasons for these kind of signs. It dawned on me watching that movie Conclave the other day. And I actually said, do you remember me saying this to you maybe a few days ago? It was before I watched the movie, which is strange enough, that the star had 6 points and not five. See, now the Jewish star, the Star of
Hmm.
David, has 6 points, I believe, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think you are.
Roundish,
Yeah, if you put two diamonds together.
six, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
got 6 points.
6 points. Two triangles. Sorry, not diamonds, triangles.
Why is it in the Vatican? Bum, bum, bum.
And there you go. See, and there's one of the conflicting things with religion that I've always had, because I've always known that. I've always seen that sign associated with the Catholic religion also, but yet there's apart from each other, which kind of makes everything just doesn't. It clashes. It doesn't go together. It clashes. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to say that it does go together. Why is a Judaish sign in the Vatican?
That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
and so it doesn't clash, it goes together. And also in our Senate seats.
In our what?
Our Senate seats,
Yes.
where they go for assembly to say yes
Yes.
and no about things. If you look, I wondered that when I was there in Albany, because it's, in all the capitals and stuff. So you have these nice big, usually reddish brown chairs, and it's like a wood or a metal on the sides with, and then you'll see about a quarter size 6 point star on both sides.
Hmm.
I, I got, it's weird, Joe. I didn't even mean it, but my background is all stars. So maybe I am onto something. There's always signs for me. There's no coincidences. Look, guys, my background is, I swear to God. I just brought this up out of nowhere because whatever. Always coincidental. So not only is it in the Vatican on the floor and on the chairs, but it's also in what I believe all our Senate chambers or Capitol buildings or whatnot on the chairs. And it's also the Star of David.
Hmm. It's true.
Pentagram, I think, has 5 stars, five diamonds. I'm going to look that up, but you could go on with the next subject. Listen, that's what I do for a living. I connect things. And for the most part, I don't even think I do. I think somebody sends me this shit. Hey, Carolyn. I swear to God. I'm like one big antennae. Oh, I want to do an alien with I'm not crazy. I would do a little eyeball right here with the with the henna.
I got an extra eye. Keeping an eye on you.
Uh, all right, you could go on with the next subject. You have to leave soon, so let's get
No,
this
the
over with.
Navy has deployed another battleship destroyer
Oh, right.
for illegal immigration, drug smuggling at the border. They're trying to curb it more, even more, because now they're coming across not on land, but on water too, right? So I'm wondering if they're going to continue with the tunnels probably too. But still, anyways, this one says that the USS Spruance, an Arleigh Burke class guided missile destroyer, has departed San Diego Saturday to support southern border operations. The goal of the mission is to restore territorial integrity at the U.S. southern border, according to a statement from the Navy. There you go.
Hmm.
How you like that, man?
I, well, I
It's a big ship.
maybe Trump is concerned about something. Maybe this is just
Well,
trying to tell America how safe we are through our waters. That Trump is doing the job
safety through
promises
strength.
kept, you know?
Safety through strength. We are a strong army. We're strongest in the
Oh
world.
yeah, we're
Nobody can
like the
beat us.
strongest in the world we are.
We're
I mean, the
mean
Russians could
motherfuckers.
compete with us, but for them to
We
get over
train
here would be
hard.
another story.
Look at our soldiers. Our soldiers train so fucking hard and they
Yeah,
love
they,
it.
they love it.
They
They love
do.
it. And now since we're not, in Biden regime, they probably love it even more.
I remember
Um,
all of our soldiers loved it when I was in the military. We all loved it. We loved doing our job. Let us do our job. We loved it. It was great, man. I loved being in the military, being a part of something like that. It was great, but we didn't go to war.
Not enough people to play. You have more to go on. Yeah, I know. I know you did. And I
Yeah,
respect
it was
all.
fun.
You know what I wanted to mention? Joseph
Mhm.
Rogers. We didn't forget about you. We look at your emails. Me and Joe go through a few of them a day. And I think Joe forgot to you know, give you some credit there. Because he's just not used to this shit yet.
Uh,
We're talking about
Joseph, you're
Joe,
awesome,
dude.
brother.
So we
Hmm.
respect and thank you for everything you send and
Yeah,
everybody else who's been sending us stuff. I
I
also
think he's
put
giving me
our,
two.
yeah. Well, I put up a couple of his, but I always, put them on the top if it's from Helen or because I was I'm still having trouble though.
Yeah, I'll try to
Like
remember
bad
that.
with Helen gone, but I'm still having trouble doing things. I can't
Mhm.
comment on so, and I wonder if it's my little picture at
Yeah,
this,
yeah, I'll try to comment wherever I get the meme from, where I get it from, stuff. Because I do try to clean it up a little and take some of the stuff that you don't really need to see out of it. So
well, you got to crop it and stuff, right?
yeah, I crop it a little bit. Yeah, make it
So we're
look
very
pretty.
thankful for everybody that sends us
Yeah,
stuff.
you're awesome,
Um,
everybody. I love you.
yeah, and people send it all over, so you got to give us
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
like all over the place to get it. Especially, well, Messenger, different people in
Hmm.
Messenger always do.
Yeah.
Did you just steal my pillow, you son of a? Yeah, it is Chris's pillow.
Nice.
Okay.
Trump went, crowd went wild for Trump when he went to the NCAA wrestling championships. Yeah, go Trump.
Tell me quickly about because what time is it already?
I don't know. It's
It's only
2:15 here,
2.
so four
Oh, you're
fifteen there.
okay. You got time
Yeah,
then.
oh,
Okay.
it's beautiful. Yeah.
Uh, well, there's not many people, so I don't think we're gonna play the game, but
Okay.
because you can only do that live. They can watch this later, but we can only do that
Yeah.
live, really. Tesla about Waltz and Tesla was
Walls.
he
Oh, man, that dude is such an idiot, man. You
did he
know
re
that for one thing, oh, here we go. Elon Musk sounds off as Uber drivers become the latest targets amid anti-Tesla attacks. And these people, look, people, you guys are hurting. You're hurting Americans, your fellow Americans. You wanted these people to buy these cars. You mandated that we buy them and that they buy them. So they did because they wanted to be with you, be a part of you. And now you're attacking these very people who bought into what you told them you were going to do. And yet, look what
exactly?
you're doing. You're hurting them. You're hurting your own people. Even Tim Walz, he had to apologize.
He did.
He said,
Did he apologize or did he just retract what he said?
yeah, he says
There's a
he says
difference.
he was joking when he
So that's
mocked
not an
Tesla
apology
for the stock falling. He says these people have no humor.
because I'm right. I don't know shit about
Fucking
stock, but I
knuckleheads.
am right. The stock split and those people are going to lose out
Right.
on future technology. And the
Well,
average, I'm telling you guys, if you have a few $100, go put it into Tesla now. It is
listen,
why
well,
they did it.
listen, this is why he has to retract what he said. He's from Minnesota. And if it tumbles and it goes away, the people of Minnesota, the state employees of Minnesota, their pensions own over 1 million shares.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Don't you? These people don't get
I
that
mean,
they're hurting their own
wait a
people.
second. Now, Joe, now do you see the movie? Think
Yes.
about it.
Yeah.
Think about things like that. I mean, Tesla always knew it was going to happen this way. Tim Walsh was fake. It's fake. He did it just to show people and to get those big, fat,
It's like,
disgusting
stop it already,
wasps that
people.
don't deserve to have a piece of the pie of
Right.
technology to get them
Mhm.
the fuck out.
Right.
Now every uh, Mary, Dick, and Joe can afford to get Tesla at a split stock. And I know very, very little about it, but I'm telling you right now, that is why they did it. It makes a lot of sense. It's probably not low, it's but a split stock.
That doesn't surprise me, Carolyn. It just, yeah.
It
Because
all
let me
comes
tell
down.
you, I've driven the cars. Okay. I personally have been in the cars. I have been in a self-driving car. They are the fucking coolest thing ever. And let me tell you something. When you put your foot on that pedal, that thing freaking takes off like a freaking jet. So cool. It's so cool. And they ride so wonderful. They're quiet. They don't make no noise. They're not for traveling, okay? Get it. I get it. I get it. Well, you know what? They're for fun. Drive it around the city. Drive it around the city. Don't go very far. But
I
they're cool.
explained to John your little underwater bicycle thing yesterday.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because I didn't have
Look
the
it up. They're
pictures. I
called the
was just
Trident.
did you find out how much they were?
Yeah, they're about 500. They start their ranges of prices. They start from like low, like I think they even have one at 399, but then they go 500, 599, 699,
All right,
17.
Joe. Okay. I'm
So
I'm somewhat
up the
interested in
scale
that.
and
I
whatnot.
don't know why. I love the water. I love the water. I
Yeah,
don't
but
like
yeah, you
standing
can get
on
in
the
those, and
ocean water.
there's different kinds too. There's all kinds of different kinds. They have the kinds where you strap them on your waist, and there's long tubes going down each leg, and you just,
A lot of sharks out there lately, though. Maybe
oh
I'll
fuck that. I don't want to, not the ocean, not Joe. Joe,
Oh,
yeah.
I
I
love
always
it.
thought that
Put
if I
me in
went
that
into the
salt
ocean,
water.
sharks are gonna
It's all
come get me.
healing. It's all
Yeah,
healing. Do you have more news? Because I
I
wanted you to
don't.
also mention, remember what you said earlier? You kind of connected JFK with Trump. Do you remember that? Or did you forget?
I did.
You said, is it possible that Trump is trying to figure out the same people that
Oh,
JFK was trying to
yes.
figure out?
Yes, I did. Yes,
I
hold
almost
on,
wanted a
watch.
hug for that. I was like, that's exactly what's going on.
Do
It's
you
a
believe
plan.
JFK was killed for trying to expose the same crooks Trump is now exposing? Do you believe that,
Perfect.
Amanda? Yeah.
Is that a meme? That's a meme?
Yes. Yes.
By all
Yes.
memes, put it up.
That'll be the next slogan,
Cackles.
brother.
Bagiggities.
Yeah.
It's now changed to Bagiggities guy. You remember, you probably don't know Giggity.
Yeah.
He's from Family Dad. Quagmire.
Oh yeah, I remember
Giggity.
Quagmire.
So he's
I like
now it's
Quagmire.
Bagiggity. I don't know.
Biggie.
John came up with that this morning. He might be as crazy as I am.
Yeah, they are. They're crazy. Yeah.
No,
They pulled me in. Gosh doggone them. Both of them. No, it's all good.
I wanted to show your short about um what was he, a minister? I don't know what he was, that explained about the bread and the body of Christ. Not that I want to
Oh
get into
yeah.
religion,
Yeah. I don't
but
remember if he was a minister or not, but
I almost wanted to explain that. I mean, oh yeah, what he explained is that all Hebrew letters are significantly number as well. The Hebrew letters are also numbers, so they can mean two different things. And he explained that 490 came up a lot.
Mhm.
I don't remember why, something with Jesus and something else. And he goes,
Bread. With
oh,
Jesus and
Breadville.
bread. Mhm.
Breadville is the name, it's, maybe Nazareth
Right.
actually means
Mhm.
bread something. I
Right.
I think it was Breadville. It was some, and he went on about this, and I I see it. I see it. But guys, I'm here to tell you that bread is the most awful thing for you. Everybody loves bread. I hate bread.
It
And I have
is
trouble.
now. It
Oh,
is now.
really? Is it?
Well, yeah, it's bleached and shit.
There you
You
go.
know, I mean,
There you
chemicals
go.
in it and shit.
Good going, Joe. Bravado
But
again, Joe.
but maybe back then it wasn't bleached and it was just raw. You know, the way it's supposed to be. Right? They didn't put the chemicals to preserve it and shit. They just made it and you ate it.
Bread is a living thing because it
Right.
has yeast in it.
Right.
That's why bread rises. Yeast is alive. But after it's cooked, it's dead. The yeast is dead. And I was told not to eat anything
Well, I
dead.
ain't eating raw meat. I'm
That doesn't, bread is
sorry.
not meat, first of all.
I know. True.
But you're right. The salt, the flour, the
Mm.
sugar, and probably our butters, the four make moan, and our waters. So the five ingredients, mostly in bread, are poisoned today.
Today, yeah, you're probably right about that. Fuck yeah. I mean, back then they weren't, but now they are. I mean, they just because they think they need to prolong everything and preserve it. It has to preserve, man, because people are lazy and they don't use it right away. And it goes bad if you don't use it. You got to use it if you're gonna, if you buy it, you should use it, instead of buying it and letting it go to waste. But we all do it. I mean, I even do it too. So I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I'm not. But maybe that's why. So that's why they put extra preservatives in it. You can last it for a long time in the refrigerator. Well, you shouldn't, maybe. So just saying.
It looks like we're not going to play. There's only a few people in the
Yeah,
chat,
that's all I
but
got
that
for
could
you.
wait till later. It's Sunday afternoon. We never
Right,
do good on Sundays. I don't know why. Maybe Sunday night's a little better, but maybe we'll
right.
come back on later. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I have my stepson here. I want to hang out with him. Although the hang bite-ins are pretty funny. All right.
Right. They are.
That's
They were
all I
fun.
got.
I thought they were fun. I thought they were fun.
Yeah, I know, but the ones I have, you know them, so don't, and you have to know them. I'm gonna remind you of them prior, okay? Or I'll send it to you actually. Yeah, okay. I
Right.
could send this in yeah, I could yeah, okay. I'll send this to you to Messenger so you know them. Because you have to know the letters because obviously I make mistakes. And
Don't we
you're
all,
already
right?
up to like the third or fourth letter, and I haven't even finished with the first because we're also talking. I can do a few things at once, but I am not magical by any means. Okay.
I thought I was one time. I found out I wasn't. Take care, guys. Have a great day. Love y'all.
Love you
Peace
all.
out.
Let us know about later. Maybe I'll put up a
Yeah.
meme right away. I'll see if
Yeah.
anybody wants to come up. Come
Yep.
on. We at least need three or four people. That's all.
Correct.
All right.